The microphone was still warm when I took it from the host. 500 faces blurred into one smug crowd. Crystal glasses froze mid-air. My mother-in-law's laughter hadn't finished echoing yet. "That's not a father," she'd said, pointing at my dad in his simple gray suit. "That's trash." My fiancé laughed. Loud, comfortable, like he belonged to that sentence. I didn't cry. I didn't shout. I smiled, leaned into the mic, and ended the wedding. "I'm done," I said. Short, final. Silence fell like a blade. My father stood up slowly. His eyes met mine. No anger, no shame, only calm. He squeezed my hand once and whispered, "Daughter, I'm a billionaire." That was the moment my life split cleanly in two. I met my fiancé 3 years earlier, in a borrowed world. He loved that I was simple, that my father drove an old car, that I didn't talk about money. He mistook silence for weakness, restraint for ignorance. His family welcomed me the way hunters welcome prey, polite smiles, measuring eyes. They asked questions that soon did innocent and landed like traps. "What does your father do? Does he own anything? Will you need help after marriage?" I answered carefully. My father taught me that wealth is safest when invisible. We planned a grand wedding because they insisted. 500 guests, gold everywhere, a stage built to display power. I didn't realize it was a stage for execution. The signs came quietly. My fiancé stopped asking about my opinions, started correcting me in public, started speaking about my father like he was charity baggage. One night, I saw a message on his phone, a family group chat. "Once we're married, she'll sign. Her dad has nothing anyway. Make sure the prenup protects us. After the wedding, we control everything." I closed the phone gently. I didn't confront him. That's when my love died, and something sharper replaced it. I told my father everything. He didn't react the way rich men do in movies. No yelling, no threats. He listened. Then he smiled. "Let them build the stage," he said. "We'll choose the moment." That night, I learned the truth. My father wasn't just wealthy. He owned ports, energy contracts, private equity firms, hidden behind layers of trusts. The man they called trash funded the building they were getting married in, and half their businesses depended on him unknowingly. Money was always mine. I just never needed it. Until now. We planned quietly. Lawyers rewrote documents, contracts shifted ownership, investments were pulled, slowly, legally, invisibly. Their bank approved loans in the morning, my father revoked backing by evening. I let the wedding continue. I wore white, I smiled for photos, I let them believe they had won. Then came the speech. My mother-in-law stood proud, wineglass raised, her words sharpened for effect. And then she said it. "That's not a father, that's trash." She wanted applause. What she got was exposure. When I took the mic, I didn't insult them. I didn't explain. I simply said, "This wedding is canceled." Confusion rippled. Then my father spoke, soft, measured. "I funded this venue," he said. "I financed your expansions. I owned the silence you mistook for poverty." Phones came out. Whispers turned into panic. My fiancé tried to speak. I looked at him, really looked. "You laughed," I said. "That was your choice." Security escorted his family out of a building they thought they owned. By morning, their accounts were frozen. By evening, their board resigned. By the end of the week, their name meant liability. I didn't take revenge with screams. I took it with timing. Now I wake up free. No lies, no borrowed love. My father walks beside me, not as a secret, but as truth. They wanted control. They lost everything. I didn't rise loudly. I rose permanently. And the money? It was always mine.